welcome back. Today I'm gonna be just doing a simple video, nothing too much, nothing that is exaggerating or anything. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna show you guys my collection of the Monster High dolls, and I'm basically gonna be telling you where I got them and the price, how much I paid for them. So let's get started. Okay, mind you, all of my dolls were in their box, but I took them out because why not? I like my dolls out of the box. I don't like to keep them in the box because I don't know, I know I'm still gonna take them out. I do this thing where I take them out for a while and then I put them back in the box just to feel, the excitement as I'm unboxing them, right? So first, before I show you my dolls, I'm gonna show you two things that I got. So I have the two cars from Hot Wheels. I have this one, which is the purple and pink, and I have the one that's black and pink. I'm missing another one. I saw it at Walmart the other day, but the box was damaged, so I didn't buy it. So I have these two. Also, all of these dolls, most of them, I bought them here in my town, and the rest I had to buy them online because obviously they were not available here, either at Walmart or downtown. I'm gonna be going for the cheapest price to the most expensive one. I'm gonna try to remember how much I paid for each one, but yes, I'm gonna start with the cheapest doll that I bought. I know two of those I got them as a gift for Christmas, but I know the price of them because we saw them downtown. So I'm gonna start with the cheapest ones, like I said, the cheapest ones, and then the most expensive one that I paid for. So let's get started. Okay, so these first two I'm gonna show them at the same time because I got them basically at the same time. These two I got them as a gift for Christmas. It was my first two dolls that I started getting as I started collecting once again, because when I was young I used to collect a lot of dolls. Actually, I had like a bunch of Monster High dolls, but having siblings, you have to share, and I had to share with my sister and they ended up breaking. I had to sell them because they were all broken. I mean, there were some that were still like pretty, they were still in pretty good condition, but my mom had to sell them, I guess. So it is what it is, that's what I'm saying. The first two that I got were these. Mind you, they have all the accessories. I'm gonna show them like after. I have Abby and Draculaura, so I'm gonna put Abby aside. So I have Draculaura from Scaris. This is not her stand because she didn't come with a stand, but I took it from another doll, right? So she has everything, basically, her shoes, her clothes. They're in pretty good condition. Her hair is very gluey though, because first she's like a very old doll, like I don't know when the Scaris movie started coming out, but it's very like gluey, as you can see right here. It's pretty hard. But I tried fixing it by like washing her hair, doing all these things. Nothing worked. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And it's pretty dusty because, again, it's out of the box. But you know what? It's okay. So this is Draculaura from Scaris. This is my first doll that I got after I restarted my collection. So here goes Draculaura. And then here we have Abby. Abby, again, she has all of her accessories, which are her earrings, her necklace, the belt, her shoes. Again, this is not her stand. She didn't come with one. Her hair is kind of a little better than Draculaura's, but still it does have a lot of glue in it, and she's very dusty because I keep her out of the box. So here she is. She is very pretty. So yes. Okay, so the next doll that I got was a bit after I got my Draculaura and Abby for Christmas. I got, okay, actually I forgot to mention, Abby and Draculaura, they were both at least $9 to $10 downtown here in my hometown. A pretty cheap price, honestly, and very reasonable price, because that's, originally their price. I bought them for the original price, which was like $10 at least for each. Not for both, for each. If it was for both, it would have been way better. But you know what? It is what it is. So the next doll that I got after Abby and Draculaura was, I'm gonna show y'all, Deuce. He's also from the Scaris line, obviously. He has his shoes, his glasses. Actually, he still has a plastic thing. I don't want to take it off. He has all his clothes. Obviously, he's complete, and he comes with this little bag. Right. He was also $10. So Draculaura, Abby, and Deuce were all $10 each. Like I said, original price because they had in storage the dolls that were originally, been sold from like years ago. They kept them there. They kept coming in. Unfortunately, now they're not getting any, so I can't buy any anymore from there. So that's it. Oh, and these are the bags that Draculaura and Abby came with. Obviously, in their boxes. I have them hung up on my wall. I'll show you right now a close-up of the dolls. And yes, so Abby, like I said, Abby, Draculaura, and Deuce were all each $10 at least. So I was like $30 for 3 dolls. Very reasonable, and I love it. Also, yes, the boxes did come a little damaged and they look old. But you know what? That is very reasonable and understandable since they're very old dolls and they kept them in storage for like we don't know how long. And the Deuce box did come a little bit more damaged than the other two, but honestly, I don't care. The boxes are my last priority. As long as I have dolls complete, with all the limbs, clothes, accessories, and everything, I'm good. I'm good with that. Okay, so my next 2 dolls, I also got them from downtown. Let me tell you, all of these dolls that I'm gonna show you, they're like what? The next 8 dolls that I'm showing you right now, I all got them from downtown for their original price, because they kept them in storage for I don't know how long. Okay, original price. So the next doll that I'm gonna show you is Howleen. Howleen is Claudine's sister, if you didn't know. She is from the 13 Wishes line. She has her box, obviously, all her accessories, her stand, and all her clothes and shoes, obviously limbs and face. She is very pretty. Actually, I like this version of the doll more than the one with the orange hair. I don't know, I think this one suits her more, but you know what? Each to their own opinion. So yeah, she comes with her bracelets, as you can see right here. She has her thing. But yes, she was for $24 to $25 in box, brand new. The box is actually in very good condition. It's not as damaged as the other 3 from the Scaris line. So yeah, she comes with her stand. It's just that I'm using it for another doll. I'm gonna buy more stands because I don't have enough, and I plan to keep on buying more dolls even if they're out of the box. Like, I really could care less about the box. Feels good to have the box, but I think I would rather not have the box because it keeps up too much space. So yes, so this is Howleen. One last look. I'm gonna give you all one last look. Okay. Very pretty, very pretty. Okay, so my next doll, again, like I said, I also got her from downtown. Okay, and oh, I forgot to mention, Howleen's hair, very soft. You can't even feel the glue at all. It's pretty soft. I don't know, I think in the camera you can't see much, but in person, like, very soft. Like, wow, like you would think she was just made not in 2013 or 14. The next doll is gonna be Twyla. So Twyla, she's also from the 13 Wishes movie. She has her accessories, obviously her earrings. She has her earrings, both of them. She has her bracelets, her belt, clothes, and shoes. She also has her stand, but as I said, I'm using it for another doll. This doll also had very gluey hair. She's still a little bit there, but I used this method where I used baby powder. I washed her hair and I used baby powder, and it actually came out really soft, right? It's still a little hard, right? A little hard, but way better than when I first got her. So I like the details on her legs. I don't know, I just think that's cool. So yes, I got her again for $25. New in box is in pretty good condition, like I said. So this is Twyla. The next 3 set of dolls, they're also from the 13 Wishes line. I'm gonna show you the first one. I'm gonna tell you guys the price after I show you, of course. So the very first one is gonna be Laguna. So we have here Laguna from 13 Wishes. Obviously, like I said, she has her fins. It's very important because I know it's very rare for Laguna to have her fins. But like I said, I bought her in new in box. So she has all the accessories, her stand. Neptuna is in the box, just so you know. I didn't want to take it out of the box. So her clothes, this is like a lot of dust. I don't know if you guys can see, but here is like a lot. So yes, so this Laguna, I bought her for, actually she was cheaper than the other two. She was also $24 to $25. I bought her alone because I know I went and I was like, oh, how many should I buy? Because they had like a lot by that time. So I'm like, okay, I'll buy Laguna, and then next time when I get more money, because I used to not have a job by then. I think I was like, what, 15, 16? I still didn't have a job. So I was getting money, you know, by my grandparents, like in birthdays or the day of the kid, whatever. Yeah, so I was getting the money, saving it up, and buy dolls. So I got Laguna this time, and yes, she is very pretty. Her hair, very gluey, yes. I tried washing it. It sort of worked, not really, you know, not entirely, but you know what? She is in good condition. Her face is not wonky it's not wonky, which is like one of my pet peeves. I hate it when dolls are wonky. Like, I cannot stand it. So here's the good. So the next doll is gonna be Claudine. So Claudine, she's also from the 13 Wishes line. I'm gonna take her out of the stand. So Claudine, she's also from the 13 Wishes line. She does come with her stand. I just took it off because she kept falling. She has all her accessories. Hair, very gluey, as you can see. Look. I tried washing it. I tried washing all of my doll's hair, but only some of them worked. Which was pretty effective on Halloween, actually, and Twyla, but not the others. So this is her, Claudine. Again, her box is in pretty good condition. I got her for $35. Okay, I got her for $35 since her box is a little bit bigger than Laguna's, Twyla's, and Halloween's. So she was a bit more expensive, like $10 more. But you know what? I'm not even complaining, because nowadays these dolls are going for like $100 and $200, which is insane. Like, I look at the prices and I'm like, that is outrageous. Like, and there's people that say don't take them out of the box, they lose their value. I don't care if they lose their value. These dolls are for me to keep. I'm never gonna sell them, and I would not allow anyone to sell them unless, you know, we need money like urgently, then yes, but I wouldn't sell them for an outrageous price. Like, this doll, $200 for a doll, and some of them are not even in the box, and this doll won like 100 and something. Like, if you're gonna give me a doll that's out of the box, the most that I would pay for it is like the most I would pay is like $70 to $80 out of box if it's all complete. If you give me a doll that is just the clothes, no shoes, with no accessories, I'm paying 20 something, because it's not fair. You know, some of us don't have enough money to buy those dolls for those outrageous prices. So don't even think about it. Sorry for that rant. It's just that these prices are like, wow. That's why it's difficult now to collect dolls. So you're lucky if you kept your dolls when you were young, because it's very rare to be able to get a doll for a good price now. And if you do, you're very lucky. Like, the people that were selling them clearly don't know how much they're going for now. Anyways, the next doll is gonna be Dracula. From this line, I'm missing, obviously, I wanted to at least get Frankie and Abby. They did have them downtown, but when I went for the last time, they didn't have them anymore. They were like, oh, sorry, we don't sell them anymore. We actually checked and we just stopped getting them. And I was like, no, why? Like, I was a loyal customer. I kept buying dolls from there. So, okay. So this is Draculaura. The thing about her is that she has a very loose leg. But I'm not even surprised. Like, she's a very old doll. So she has all her accessories, obviously, the necklace, bracelets, earrings, and the headpiece. Her shoes as well, which are very pretty. I love her shoes. I don't know if you can like. I love the design on them. So her hair, oh my goodness, her hair is literally like all glue. Only the freaking ends, like not even the ends. Like everything is just full of glue. I tried washing her hair, but styling her hair was, I think, is a little bit harder than washing it because I don't know, I struggled. But yes, I tried washing her hair, didn't work out. It's still all gluey, so I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever. So I also got her for $35. Like I said, her box and Claudine's are bigger than Laguna's, Twilight's, and Howlene's. So she does go for $10 more, along with Frankie and Abby, I believe. So the 3 dolls that I just showed you were Claudine, Draculaura, and Laguna. But like I said, Draculaura and Claudine, I got them for $35, and Laguna, I got her for $25. All the original price, all in new box, and downtown. Which again, I'm mad that they're not selling them anymore. I was like, no, like please. Even today, I went downtown and I tried searching for them to see if they actually got any more, because you know sometimes they get them but they don't tell us. And they're like, no, we stopped getting them. And actually the owner of the store got the last doll for his daughter, and I was like, what do you mean he got the last doll? I wanted the last doll. You know what, it is what it is. We still have online, obviously, but I'm gonna have to be paying way more than what I planned to. So I guess that's what's gonna have to be. Sorry y'all, I got interrupted by my sister. She left already. She came to give me this to put your rings on it. Anyways, so the next 2 dolls that I'm gonna show you all, actually I tried getting them from the Mattel Creations website. They're the original Cree Productions. You know how they did the first 4, Claudine, Laguna, Frankie, and Draculaura. I tried getting them. They were sold out really fast, so I was like bummed out because I couldn't get them. So it was one time I was like in school, and one of my friends texted me that, hey, they're on Amazon, they're like for like $25 each, go get your own. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like in the middle of my government class, and I was like, you know what, I don't care, I'm gonna get them no matter what. So I got 2 actually, because I couldn't get them all, unfortunately. So I got 2, which was, I'm gonna show you right now. Actually, I'm not gonna say. So yes, these were actually for $25 each. I forgot to. I know I was gonna say. I know I said I was gonna show you all from the least expensive to the most expensive. But you know what? These count as 50 something because I bought them together. Okay, I'm only showing them like that because I bought them together. If I didn't, I wouldn't have. So these that I just showed you, I bought them all individually, so that's why I'm showing you all one by one, right? These I bought them together. I'm still gonna show them individually, but because I bought them together, the price is a bit higher than when I buy them one by one. You know what I mean? Okay, it is what it is. Basically, I'm just showing you all together because, and I'm putting them in the middle because I paid $50 for both. So don't tell me that it should have been before Draculaura or Claudine or Laguna. I don't care. I'm showing it because I paid $50 for both. Okay, thank you very much. Some people are gonna be like, why did you take them out of the box? The value, like I said, people care so much about the value if you're gonna resell. I'm not reselling, so I don't care about the value. Okay, so these are the dolls that I got for $25 on Amazon. Okay, now these that I'm gonna show y'all next, they were all online. No downtown, no Walmart. Hold on. I forgot that I bought 3 dolls from Walmart. not together, all separately, and they were all for like 24, 25, the same as, you know, Halloween, Twilight, and Laguna. So I'm gonna show y'all those real quick. They're still in their box. Well, I had taken them out, but I put them back in because so I'm gonna show you those three, then I'm gonna show you guys the ones that I bought together for $50. Honestly, on these, I'm not even gonna try, you know, and go all over them too much, because I don't really like this new generation. Yes, they're from the Generation 3 dolls. I don't really like them, but I bought them because they're kind of cute, as you could say. And, well, it was kind of an impulsive decision at the moment, right? So I'm just going to show y'all all of them together and move on, because I don't want to talk too much about the G3. I'd rather, you know, focus on G1. So, first one is Laguna. Her clothes, I do have them. You know, the extra that comes right here, I do have them, and they're just like in a different bag. So I bought Laguna. She was $24 to $25. I don't remember because I don't have the receipt, and if I did, I would show you, maybe. So here's Laguna. Next one is Draculaura. Again, her clothes, I do have them. They're just in a different bag. As you can see, she is like kind of like, you can see like her head is not aligned with the thing. It's because I had already taken them out of the box, but I put them back inside. So yes, I got Draculaura. And for the next and last one, I got Cleo. She's kind of messed up and very loose because I didn't really try putting her in. So I got Cleo. So the three that I got was Cleo, Draculaura, and Laguna. Like I said, I don't really like G3, but I bought these out of impulse, you know, because in the moment I saw them and I got a little bit excited, so I bought them. But do I regret it? Not really. I don't really regret it. It's just that I wish, you know, I could have thought about it a little more, because Cleo, she's alright. I do Draculaura, like, she is very cute. Like, I like her design and everything. I do wish that in Laguna, though, they kept her in her original color, which was blue. But you know what? It is what it is. Alright, now I can show y'all the duo that I got for $50. I have these two, which honestly, they were my two most favorite from the G1. From the originals, you know. Oh, I wish I had all the originals. Like, I swear, like, that's what I need. That's what I'm aiming for right now. Just, you know, the OGs, like Toralei, Operetta, the Twin Cats, Toralei, I already said Toralei, I think. Rebecca Stein, Golia, Cleo, and Deuce, and, you know, just all the OGs. So without talking much, here they are. I got Draculaura. Oh, she's so pretty. I love her design. Draculaura G1 has always been like my favorite. Like, I love her design, everything about her. Like, she's just gorgeous. Look at her, gorgeous. And honestly, the Creep production, the Boo original Creep Productions actually did a very good job. I like how they made their eyes a little bit wider, and they kind of look cuter, but also, you know, iconic. How do you say? Like, they look cute, but they also cunty. You know what I mean? Because I know in the OGs from 2013, their eyes are a little bit more smaller, and, you know, kind of more like feline type, you know, like cat type. So yeah, so I got Draculaura. I'm gonna leave it right here. And I got Laguna. So yes, the first two dolls that I got from the Amazon thing was Draculaura and Laguna. Obviously I have their boxes. The accessories are in the box because I don't want to take those out. I don't want to lose them, right? All the accessories, I always keep them in the box. Like, it's like a bag or their pets. They're all in their boxes because I don't want to lose those. So yeah, so I got Draculaura and Laguna right here. They're literally so pretty. After I show you all, like, all of the dolls individually, I'm gonna do a close-up, you know, do a little close-up of them. Not me holding them, but just like, you know, them just standing there. These two, they were $50 for both of them. I'm doing it as a duo because, again, like I said, I bought them together. They were $50. Honestly, not even a bad price. Because this girly right here, she's going for at least $200. She's going for at least $100 each. Not together, each. And like I said, I hate resellers so much. I hate the people that buy a lot of them and then they resell them for a much higher price. Like, if you do that, I don't like you. I just know that I don't like you, and I'm never gonna. Okay, I hate resellers, and I'm gonna keep hating on them. So yes, so these out of sight. Okay, so for the next duo that I got, based on their price, I paid $60 through $68. I don't remember how much, but I know it was 60 something. It's a 2-pack dolls, and they're actually new released. They're not from the 2013, 14, 15. No, these are from, I think, 2024. They're from the Love Edition. Okay, it's either Cleo and Deuce or Draculaura and Claude. And guess who they are? Draculaura and Claude. Move to the side. So these, I got them for, like I said, $60 through $68. I don't remember the exact price, but I know I paid 60 something. So let me show you individual. Claude, his outfit, he looks like he's from the 60s, 70s. I don't think what the inspiration was on this outfit. I do wish that the patterns matched, but you know what? He ate this outfit. The flare jeans, my thing. Forever love them. Hey. So last night I got interrupted while I was recording my video, so I couldn't record the rest. But don't worry, it's already the next day and I'm already recording what I'm missing to show you guys. And honestly, it's just like 2 more. So the last ones that I showed you were Claude and Draculaura. Like I said, the set, I had said I bought it for $60 through $68. Again, I don't remember the exact price. So the next dolls, they were 91 with something, because actually they were on sale for like $10 off. I don't remember, because originally they were like $92, $98 like to buy them, so I would have to pay like $100 and something, but they were on sale for like $82, so I ended up paying like $82, so I ended up paying like $91 plus shipping and taxes. So yes, they were a bit cheaper than what you could find them for, and honestly I'm very grateful, and I'm very I don't regret buying them, right? Like, because I know I said, oh my god, it's a lot of money, but you know what, I'm not ever gonna find them anywhere else for cheap, so it's a good thing that I bought them. So let me show you guys. Okay, so the next set of dolls that I said, I bought them for like 91. Actually, these were the most recent ones that I bought, but they're not the most expensive that I bought them for. So let me show you guys, and they are the cat twins. Oh, I've loved the twins, Meowity and Persephone, for the longest. Honestly, I'm just missing Toralei, but I might be getting that for Christmas. I don't know. So we got the twins, right? They're so pretty. Honestly, right now I'm debating if I want to unbox them right now or if I want to do that later on when I get more dolls, you know, to have that experience again, you know, of unboxing. Because like I said, I don't care about the value, okay? These are for me to keep, these are for me to collect, and for me to display on my shelf. So I'm not ever gonna sell them unless it's needed for money or a die. So yes, so these are my twins, Meowity and Persephone. Like I said, I bought them for 91 with something dollars. Honestly, these are going for like almost 200 and 300, but I'm guessing since these are the Boo Original pre-production, you know, the 2024 released ones, I think that's why they were a little bit on sale and not as expensive as the OG ones, because these are like different. Obviously the box is way different than the OG ones, but I'm not complaining. Like, they're still pretty, right? They're still pretty to look at, and honestly I don't care. I don't care if I'm buying the Cree Productions or the OGs from like 2013. I don't care, as long as I have, you know, all the basic ones. I want to have all the basic ones. That's what I'm going for, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking at Walmart, Amazon, eBay, Mercari, Depop. Literally, I'm looking everywhere to see the cheapest option. The box is not really important to me, but you know, I would love to have it if they do have it in box, because you know, the nostalgia of like unboxing the dolls is, I love it. I love that so much. So yes, these were the last ones that I bought, the most recent ones, but they're not the most expensive, so here they are. Okay, so we're already at the last doll that I bought. Honestly, this was the most expensive one. I think it was like around 120 to 150. Again, I don't remember the exact price, because this, I bought it like some time ago when they first released them, and I don't remember when they released them. It was either a year ago or 2 years ago, I think. But yes, this was the most expensive one, and the only thing that did happen is that I think you know where you put the doll, the base that it has, it broke, and I was like, I did not pay this money. Well, actually, I'm like getting it wrong. I'm like, why did it cost this much? But the base is like really weak. Like literally, it broke. Like I put her on this because I took her out of the box, but I put her back in because I thought she looked pretty more in the box. And the base broke, and I was like, oh hell no. So I put her back in the box as well because of that as well, because I didn't have a stand to have her on. Plus I didn't want to put her in a basic stand because I want her to have her own, right? I could buy it online, of course, just the base by itself, but I don't know, like, we'll see about that, because I have her on the box. So do I really need the base? Maybe, we'll see. Okay, so like I said, this doll was like around 120 to 150, maybe more. I don't remember the price. See, this is the problem. I kind of don't remember the exact price of what I paid for these dolls, but honestly, I'm giving you an estimate of how much it was, so I guess that helps. And the doll is the Haute Couture Frankie. She was the first released from this line, and as soon as it came out, I had to get her. Because I was like, I need dolls, I need to buy them. So here she is. She's really pretty. Like I said, her base broke. I don't know if you can see it right there, but it broke. Like the part where it goes on her waist, that thing broke. And I was like so mad because like dude, this is us collector. Like this is a doll that was more expensive than the others, and the freaking base broke, and I was so mad about it. But I'm like, you know what, it's okay, I'll just put her back in the box. Now I'm gonna give y'all a close-up of the doll so you guys can see, you know, because I just showed you like this, but I want you guys to see it up close, so I'm gonna show y'all that. So here are the Claudine, Twyla, Scares line, and more 13 Wishes, and then here's the G3. So this is it, just for the first shelf. And this is for the second shelf. This is for these dolls, the ones that are unboxed, are all at the top over here. And then there I have my Frankie Couture. Plus I have my twins right here because I don't have space where I can put them, so I just put them there for now, and I might unbox them later in another video, or who knows. So that was pretty much it, you know, the collection that I have of Monster High. If I get any other more dolls, I would make sure you guys know, or the unboxing as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.